Hello, everybody. How are we doing after that 11:11 portal? I hope we're doing good. I'm here to bring us some good cleansing energy to cleanse your day and your timeline and bring you nothing but positive and loving energy. So, I have our reading. Before I go into that, I want to let you know that yesterday I was thinking all about you guys, and I received tons of channeled messages that I'm going to upload shortly from yesterday's 11:11 portal. According to mystics all over the world, the portal yesterday was probably one of the most important portals that we will ever have during the year. Apparently, yesterday's was like one that happens every 999 days. But all this I found out yesterday. So all I know is I love number 1111. My best friend and I always like send each other messages and texts at 1111 at the time. My sister likes that time. Like it's something that has always caught my eye. So I know whatever the universe is sending me, I always catch 1111, and it's one of like my favorite like magical numbers. So because of that, it makes sense that the 11/11 day, November 11th, would be important. So I sat and I channeled messages and pulled cards for each zodiac. So I'm going to upload that a little later and tell you what good messages were sent to you from the 11/11 portal. No negativity, all things to help strengthen us and make us better. So I can't wait to share those. Look out for those later on. I do have our message for today. So we have the pinups telling us that we need a break. All right. This has come out before. The pinups are telling us we need a break, we need a break, we need a break. So if you can find a way to break out of your normal routine, even if it's like a weekend trip, a day trip, whatever, we need a break. Our angel number for today is number 4. I am stable. You bring stability and rationality to any situation. You are the rock, and you're hard at work, and perseverance make you a dependable friend, partner, and colleague. I promise you, I stall because the writing on this sucks. So I am stable. Number 4. We are being asked to write a gratitude list. So things that you are grateful for. Because yesterday was the 11/11 portal, try writing 11 things down that you are grateful for. That's a good start. We have bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. So you're being told and asked to stand up for yourself. This is the time you are strong. Bitch fire. That is the type of fire that we have to have lit under us. Bitch fire. Stand up for yourself. You need a cleanse. Maybe you need a spiritual cleanse. Maybe you need a mental cleanse. Maybe we need to disconnect a little bit from, you know, doom scrolling. I know I'm definitely guilty of that. Or of, too much internet, too much TV, some kind of cleanse, maybe just a spiritual cleanse, cleansing your home, using incense and herbs to cleanse your space. That's a good idea. Even if maybe it's a physical cleanse, maybe we have to do a detox of some sorts for our body. It's always a good time to start a cleanse. We have abundance here: faith, optimism, excitement, and breakthrough. Abundance is heading our way. Abundance. A few other messages we have before we go into tarot. We have the sign of Taurus, or the season of Taurus, which is ending. No, I was going to say March. I don't know why I was going to say March. April into May. So April into May. Trust the process. Trust the process. Sincere. Be sincere, remain sincere. Sincerity is everything. So sincere. You have the full moon here. So maybe something on the full moon's happening, or maybe you're being called to do something on the full moon. I believe the next full moon is at the beginning of December. I think it's like the 3rd or the 4th. December 3rd or 4th is the full moon, the next full moon. We have make wise choices. And we have April, which totally makes sense with our Taurus because April is Taurus season. So April, Taurus season, or someone born in April or of Taurus, of a sign of Taurus. All right. So for our tarot today, we had the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups walking away, moving away, knowing what no longer serves us, recognizing that we've outgrown old patterns and it's just not what we want anymore for ourselves. So we are moving on. All right, moving on. That is what we're looking to do. Move on. We have the King of Cups here, healing. We've done so much healing. We've worked on healing. We're moving on because now we have the strength. We've mentally healed. We've physically healed. We are just so much better than we were before. And now we recognize those things that just don't work for us anymore. It's literally outgrowing the old life and walking and moving towards our new life because we are healed. We are in a better space. And the Ten of Pentacles, literally complete and utter fulfillment, stability. I am stable. This is a card of ultimate fruits, ultimate abundance, ultimate stability. This is you having it all, us having it all. This is what we've worked so hard to be. Now, maybe some of us can see ourselves having 10 cats, all right, being that woman who has 10 cats. I used to think that was a bad thing. Like, oh my God, I don't want to be the lady who ends up just having cats. That's not a bad thing. All right. It's not a bad thing. It's all perspective. If the cats serve and bring you love, why not? But this is ultimate fulfillment. We are working, we've worked so hard for this and it's coming. It's because we've done the work. We've acknowledged what no longer serves us. You know, it takes bravery to pick up and go and move on from something. Not everyone can do that. And it takes a real sense of courage to be able to acknowledge um, that we no longer fit in certain boxes and we don't want that for ourselves. So, standing up for yourself and acknowledging that you no longer want to be pulled in to this particular space and that you want to move on. You recognize all the hard work that you've done, all the hard work. Now you're going to get the connections that you've been looking forward to. Once you've moved on, once you've taken those steps, once you are in that better space, then you're all the connections that you will make, whether it's friends, whether it's relationships, whether it's, you know, with business partners, they are going to be fruitful and they're going to be whole. Why? Because of sincerity, because of the sincerity that you have, that you are, that you've trusted the process and you've always kept a sincere mind and outlook and that you made wise choices. All right, all this is not all this plays in perfectly. All right, your cards today literally tell a story of a healed person, one who acknowledges that they need a break every now and then, but recognizes and is grateful for the stability that they have. Write your list of gratitude, 11 things that you are grateful for. Check out later on the messages that I have for you for the 1111 portal. This is a blessing. This is amazing. I love you guys, and I'm wishing you all the best. Have a wonderful day.